was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man.
Offset finally admitted he was scheming around Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' relationship, and apparently, he's been obsessed with Cardi for over a year. Now, with Cardi and Diggs reportedly cooked after the Super Bowl fiasco, Offset might have gotten exactly what he wanted. The bigger question is whether this is his sneaky way back into Cardi's arms or just another twist in a saga that has been playing out publicly for years. To understand where they are now, you have to rewind to how Offset first blew it. You can't make sense of his current positioning without seeing what he had in his hands and how he let it slip. Offset and Cardi B first crossed paths at Super Bowl 51 in Houston in February 2017. That first meeting sparked the gossip that would eventually explode into a full-blown love story. They collaborated on a track called Lick shortly after, which only fueled speculation. By September 2017, the relationship was official. They were secretly married in their Atlanta bedroom. No fanfare, no ice, no gown, just the two of them locking it down. Cardi kept the union low-key until June 2018, when she had to post proof on social media to shut down cheating rumors that were already circulating. Offset staged a flashy public proposal at a Philly concert in October 2017, but in reality, they were already man and wife. Almost immediately, cheating drama hit. By December 2017, videos emerged showing Offset cozying up with other women, and alleged explicit messages leaked online. Cardi addressed it on social media but chose to handle it privately, showing a willingness to ride out the storm. Their daughter Culture was born in July 2018, and for a brief period, things appeared solid. However, by December 2018, Cardi went on Instagram to announce that the marriage was over, citing a loss of love. The public pretty much assumed Offset's cheating had wrecked the marriage. From there, a cycle kicked off, a non-stop loop of breakups and makeup stretching for years. Offset crashed Cardi's Rolling Loud set with a giant Take Me Back sign in an over-the-top spectacle, only to be curved on stage by February 2019. After endless apologies, Cardi relented and gave him another shot. They even hit the Grammys together, citing therapy and personal growth as a reason for patching things up. By September 2020, Cardi filed for divorce in Atlanta again, citing an irretrievably broken marriage and seeking primary custody of Culture. The filing came after more cheating rumors surfaced. Shockingly, in October 2020, Cardi and Offset were spotted kissing on her birthday, and she pulled the paperwork in November after private talks. Their son Wave arrived in September 2021, and things seemed stable for a moment. By December 2023, Cardi went live on Instagram, revealing she had been single for a while and drained by the toxicity of her relationship with Offset. They rang in New Year's together, but only as friends, strictly homie energy. Then, in July 2024, Cardi filed for divorce a second time, requesting custody and child support. The very next day, she announced a pregnancy with their third child, Blossom, born September 2024. This round? No grand gestures, no public stunts, no viral theatrics from Offset. The root problem stayed the same, his constant cheating. Cardi even shared that the infidelity had traumatic effects on her body during pregnancy. By late 2024, Cardi publicly moved on, appearing with someone outside the music industry. That's when the next chapter kicked in, with Offset's reactions giving away more than he wanted. When Cardi was first spotted with NFL wide receiver Stefon Diggs in fall 2024, the divorce narrative shifted. This wasn't just a broken marriage. It was a woman moving forward while the man who destroyed it watched from the sidelines. Cardi and Diggs were first seen together at a Knicks game in November 2024. Offset stayed quiet at first, but by February 2025, Cardi and Diggs went public with multiple dates, including Valentine's in Miami. Pregnancy rumors? Shut down via Instagram Live. Offset stayed silent, though his patience was wearing thin. By April 2025, the relationship was undeniable. Cardi and Diggs hit Coachella, and clips surfaced of Cardi giving Diggs a lap dance at a New York club. The internet blew up. Offset responded to a mocking fan with, "I'm happy for her." On the surface, mature, but the tone and timing said otherwise. Diggs confirmed he wasn't single, but Cardi's name remained unmentioned. By May 2025, Offset hopped on the Joe Budden podcast, shading his ex for never leveling up. Fans immediately connected it to Cardi. He implied she downgraded, positioning himself as a premium option, a sentiment every blog and fan page echoed the next day. The drama reached another crescendo on October 31st, 2025, when Offset dropped a surprise album, Haunted by Fame. The record was loaded with bars aimed straight at Cardi and Diggs. Lines like, "How you leave Jordan for Rodman." Offset cast himself as Michael Jordan, with Diggs as Dennis Rodman, the supporting player who couldn't measure up. Another line, "How you married and still giving birth," spotlighted Cardi's pregnancy with Diggs during her ongoing divorce from Offset. This wasn't casual competition. It was personal, airing grievances in a permanent medium. Deleted tweets or podcast clips. Erased. An album track. Forever on every streaming platform. Offset was cementing his narrative, seeing himself as a superior option, bitter that Cardi had moved on. The chaos peaked during Super Bowl 60 in February 2026. The New England Patriots faced the Seattle Seahawks. Diggs in a Patriots jersey took a 29-13 loss. But the real drama was off-field. Diggs was spotted with Pry, reportedly Offset's former side chick, sparking a fresh storm of rumors. The fallout was instant. Cardi and Diggs unfollowed each other on Instagram. Cardi performed with Bad Bunny during halftime, reportedly left early, and unverified reports claim Diggs brought another woman into his hotel. By February 9th, Entertainment Tonight confirmed Cardi and Diggs had broken up, though they hedged with "for now." Offset, meanwhile, posted a cryptic J on Instagram stories, acting like he'd won, publicly ecstatic, despite reportedly losing $1 million on a 49ers bet. The irony? The man whose cheating wrecked his marriage was now watching Cardi's relationship implode and enjoying it. Cardi responded differently. February 11th, 2026, during her Little Miss Drama tour opening in California, she got emotional on stage, telling fans, "Don't let nobody take your happiness away from you," without naming names. Timing and context were crystal clear. She processed heartbreak publicly while Offset celebrated privately. Cardi even refollowed Offset on Instagram, a subtle celebrity hint, a slightly open door, though still guarded. Can Offset get Cardi back? History says breakups often led to reconciliations. After the 2018 split, they reunited in months. After the 2020 filing, Cardi pulled the papers within weeks. They share 3 kids, Culture, Wave, and Blossom. Co-parenting has stayed functional, acting as a gravitational pull over the years. Reports suggest Cardi reached out after the Super Bowl chaos, possibly about co-parenting, or maybe something more. Public opinion has tilted slightly toward Offset, especially after Cardi followed him again. Fans debated whether they should reunite for stability, but big barriers remain. Cardi has repeatedly stated she's done with the cheating patch cycle. Offset's public persona over the last year doesn't scream growth. Diss tracks, social media antics, and nightclub appearances show a man keeping score rather than rebuilding trust. Accountability moments, like the August 2025 Ebro interview, were overshadowed by the Haunted by Fame album 2 months later, packed with bars targeting Cardi and her new partner. His dating, with Melanie Jader and Sky Marlene, reportedly Diggs' ex, reads more as retaliation than real romance. Dating each other's exes turned their lives into a public chess game. Cardi, meanwhile, stays focused on career, kids, and healing. Experts say reunion is a long shot, her happiness and recovery taking priority. But one fact is undeniable: Offset has never fully let go. Every lyric, tweet, and public smirk signals attachment. Super Bowl weekend didn't create it. It just exposed it in high definition. Reconciliation depends entirely on Cardi. She may have slightly opened the door, but walking through it means returning to a cycle she's fought to escape. Offset might get another shot, but only if she decides. All right, gossip lovers, let's pause and take a moment, because this is where the story gets juicier than ever, and where you, yes you, come in. Now that you've seen the full chaos unfold, the cheating, the breakups, the lap dances, the surprise albums, and the Instagram plays, it's time to get real about what matters most: the fans' verdict. We've seen Offset throw his ego on display, using bars, tweets, and side chicks like pawns in his personal chess game. We've watched Cardi B rise above the drama, prioritize her kids, her career, and her healing journey, all while the world has an open front row seat. And now, the door has been cracked just slightly, thanks to that Instagram follow. But the question remains, should Offset get a second shot, Or is this a trap he set for himself? Here's the deal. You know how this story goes. Every time Offset and Cardi break up, the internet goes ballistic. Blogs light up, podcasts explode, and TikTok dancers recreate every public stunt. You've been there, you've shared the memes, you've tweeted your side of the fight, but now it's time to weigh in like a true VIP gossip judge. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you see Cardi B giving Offset another chance, or is this the ultimate move-on and glow-up moment? Who wins in this chess match of love, fame, and public humiliation? Don't hold back. Your opinions are basically part of the story now. And while you're at it, hit that like button if you've been following this drama from the very beginning, from Super Bowl 51 all the way to Super Bowl 60. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because this saga isn't over. And trust me, the next twist is going to break the internet all over again. Expect surprise drops, unexpected Instagram follows, diss tracks, and maybe, even just maybe, a move that shocks the world. You want to be here when it happens, right? Oh, and don't just lurk. Share this with your friends because no one likes being left out of celebrity chaos. Debate in group chats. Make those bets on who's coming back, who's moving on, and whose next scandal goes viral. And if you really want to go full insider mode, drop your theories on what Offset might do next to try to win Cardi back. Or fail spectacularly. We're talking strategy, drama, and family stakes all rolled into one public reality show. Finally, remember this. While the internet loves to ship, speculate, and roast, the real story here is about choices, consequences, and a woman who knows her worth. Every like, comment, and share fuels the conversation, but also reminds you that in celebrity land, every move is magnified, every word archived, and every relationship a headline. So don't just watch. Engage, speculate, debate, and make your voice heard. Because in the saga of Offset, Cardi B, and Stefon Diggs, your opinion is as much a part of the chaos as the Instagram posts themselves. So what's it going to be? Team Cardi, Team Offset, or Team sit back and enjoy the drama? Sound off below, and let the world know whose side you're on before the next chapter drops.